Hello everyone, today I will be reviewing the CD series 86 movie Autobot Jazz Deluxe Class Autobot Jazz. So let's take a look at his vehicle mode. As you can see, it's packed little sports car. It got a dynamic look for the alt mode. It's small, but transformation is simple and engineering is really modern engineering for this new line mainline figures. As you can see, this weapon is just simply pegged on roof of his alt mode. Uh, as for everyone and as well as for me, everyone were complaining about some downsides on this figure. I start to notice that downside on my copy as well. I keep my figures in their boxes. I just play with them, take some pictures, transform them, and put them on boxes. They are not exposed to sunlight, but as you can see on my copy as well, it got yellowing white plastic and it's troublesome. I also got Masterpiece 51 RC and some people pointed out that figure as well got this problem, and it's kind of troublesome because I never take this figure out, or it's not exposed to sunlight but it's getting yellowish. It's one of the problems, and another problem is that this figure is completely clear plastic. The roof of his alt mode is completely casted on clear plastic, just simply painted on clear plastic. And one thing to mention is that you must be careful transforming this roof area because the clear plastic is easily breakable. So just take your time and enjoy this sequence of transformation. As you can see, he rolls freely. It got some kibble underneath. It's a simple transformation and it does not really get on way of rolling, but it kinds of heavy when you are rolling this figure. This is for the alt mode. Let's transform this figure out just quickly. It's a simple transformation for a deluxe class figure, and it's really working because in some areas it's just as accurate as possible to animation model, and the backpack is packed very well. So one of the troublesome parts of transformation is to take the chest out like this, pushing this piece. Be careful on that. Just exposing the head. Once this head gets out, it's really troublesome. Yet the head is out now. Just simply remove this silver plate to the front as it turns into the waist belly piece of this figure. Is really troublesome. This area easily gets unpacked because of the nature of this design. You just simply pack this two holes to this silver plate on his waist area. As for the backpack, just simply, first of all, do make this doors like this and simply push this down and bend the doors, and this the ready backpack. It actually is packed and very small backpack, and when you are looking at it, it's actually accurate to model. So this is for the transformation, and it was a simple transformation and it's really working for this small figure. It's kind of enjoyable, and it's really working for this figure. As for the articulation, head is on ball joint, so look up and down side to side tilt and side to side moving head. The shoulder, you can spin this 360. Got shoulder joint like this. It's kind of on uh, hinge, but it feels like a ratchet joint. You can get all kinds of poses like this. You got bicep rotation, swivel on bicep, almost a 90-degree bend, and hand is bending like this because of the nature of transformation. Unfortunately, there is no mushroom pack for more articulation. It got waist swivel. It's a good range of movement for a deluxe class. The leg can kick up this far, back can move back this far, can make a split this far. It's not full split, it gets own way of the nature, but you can bend it like this and it's a full split, I guess. We got a tire rotation here, simply a mushroom pack, a very stiff mushroom pack, so be careful. You got bend at the knee 90 degrees, but you can use transformation joint, so it gives more range of motion. You got feet bent like this, and also it's a good inclusion. You can move feet like this. So overall, this figure's got good articulation, transformation, painting abs, and as for the sculpting, it's really good and accurate. So he comes up with a blaster simply painted on silver paint, silver paint on white plastic, and it just simply pegs to one of his arms, one of his hands correctly. Well, you can store this on his back just like we did on his alt mode. So simply looks like this. As for the comparison, this is his wave and movie made cup. As you can see, cup is slightly taller than him, and I do not have the Voyager hot rod figure, but I saw some reviews of that figure, and he was slightly as tall as Cap, so he was around this height, and he was taller than Jazz. So this is my review on this figure. I pointed out some yellowing plastic and clear part problems, but overall this figure is enjoyable. So one of the gimmicks of CD series is coming with base of fight or base of the movie related movies. So he comes up with this base. You can simply transform him into his alt mode and put it like this or like this in his robot mode. So in the end, this figure is enjoyable. I recommend for you to get this figure. This figure is got exclusive. Hasbro remolded this as an exclusive figure, as well as we are also getting another remold of this figure in Legacy line, and that character is Knockout. I like Knockout character from Transformers Prime, but I simply own this figure, this mold, so I will be not getting that figure. I'm satisfied with this figure. I hope you enjoyed this review. Thank you for watching. Until next time.